Hey everyone, just a few days to go. It's Sunday afternoon. We are taking off for San Diego on Tuesday, and then Rucker and I are going to spend a day in San Diego, go down to the border on Wednesday night, and then I'll leave really early on Thursday morning, hoping to make a good 20-mile day into Lake Morena. There's some like iffy water sources along the way, and just will feel better if I can get the 20 miles in that first day. So that's the plan right now, and for this video I'm just going to share with you the last things that I'm up to for this week. Hey everyone, coming at you one last time from the gym. I just finished my last home workout before I leave for the PCT. It's Sunday afternoon, we're flying out on Tuesday morning, and I start on Thursday morning. So anyway, one more little check off the to-do list before I leave. So one of the big joys this week is figuring out where I'm gonna send boxes. And then I have a whole bunch of groceries sitting on the floor that we're kind of sorting into boxes based on how many days of food I'll need in specific places and getting them ready to mail. So I'm gonna share some of that with you in just a second. This one's got a bunch of drinks and just sunscreen and electrolytes and sponges for doing dishes and that kind of thing. Breakfast and Cliff Bars and these little breakfast essential packets, which we used to give to the old people at the retirement facility I was a dietitian at for a little while. A lot of like snacky stuff for lunches, a bag with like trail mix and mixed fruit and fruit snacks and stuff, and then just a whole bunch of dinners, some of them pre-packaged, some that are mac and cheese. And then everyone who hikes the PCT, basically everyone, gets really excited about Snickers bars. We did some calorie breakdown on Snickers bars versus Reese's Fast Breaks and decided there was virtually no difference. So I'm taking Reese's Fast Breaks instead of Snickers, and oatmeal cream pies as kind of an after dinner treat. So all that food is getting put into these what are regional rate shipping boxes. For other folks that are doing this, I would not advise using regional rate, but like the flat rate shipping boxes. I live on the West Coast, so regional rate works for me. It's cheaper that way than to send the flat rate boxes. So just a bunch of different resupply boxes here. This one has also has my micro spikes in it for the section near Idlewild, the San Jacinto Mountain range. This one's going, I think, to the Acton KOA, which is in the desert section, and then this is the box that will be my like resupply box and has some meds and other things I need for the Sierra Nevada. That will go to the very last section, or the very last town, like in the desert right before you start the Sierra Nevada. And then a bunch of maps figuring out where they need to go and in what boxes and where they're gonna get sent.
Scout, how do you feel about your mom going on the PCT? No thoughts? That's okay.
So aside from all of that, it's just been a really eventful week. I had my last day of work on Thursday. Super grateful to the Trade Justice Education Fund folks that sent me flowers this week, and also to the Washington Fair Trade Coalition folks that sent me flowers, or gave me flowers at a very nice going away party that we had maybe like a week and a half ago now. They're still both sitting on the shelf, so soaking up whatever sunlight they can get in the Pacific Northwest, which is not a lot this time of year. Aside from that, I've just mostly been having a lot of like little goodbye get-togethers, seeing friends. Had a going away dinner with some folks that I do digital trade work with the Washington Fair Trade Coalition folks, with some grad school friends, with some of my partner's friends from high school that we spent some time with, and then church friends. Had a really sweet blessing from the preschool that I sub at, and then also a really sweet blessing this morning from the church body that I participated in Washington State. So thanks to all those folks for making this so special, and I know a number of you are looking for other ways to support, which I really, really appreciate, and just thank you so much for all of that. So the plan for this week, it's Sunday. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go get a massage, which was my partner's gift to me before I left, which I really appreciate. And then on Tuesday morning we fly out. Wednesday, well, most of Tuesday and Wednesday morning we're gonna spend hanging out in San Diego, and then, like I said, Wednesday we'll go to the border, and Thursday I'll start and Ricker will fly home. So anyway, the last thing that I wanted to do, in this last video before I go on trail, I'm sorry you're hearing my dog a lot in the background, he's following me around. But the last thing that I wanted to do in this last home video is just do a whole bunch of thank yous. So you all saw my little post from my last visit to the gym today. Really thankful for Justin, who has been, you know, I guess part of my health and also fitness journey for the last 2 years or 3 years, probably. I guess 2.5 years. I had a concussion 2 years ago from a car accident almost 3 years ago that he was the physical therapist for, and then kind of at the end of physical therapy I was like, I think I want to hike the PCT. And so he's just been working with me, and it's been super helpful, and I just feel so strong and ready physically to take this on. I want to thank Tara and Courtney and Ashley and Chuck, and you all know exactly who you are. I don't need to give your last names on a YouTube video, but just for the endless hours and text messages that have gone into us talking about how to do this and how to do it right. All those people are people who in the last couple of years finished the Pacific Crest Trail, and their guidance has been so incredibly helpful to me as I got ready for this adventure. Thanks to my family, they've been pretty supportive, and just, you know, showing up in all the right ways. I really appreciate their support and their, I think, cautious optimism is the way I would talk about it. Just making sure that I'm doing things that are safe and making sure I know what I'm doing, but also encouraging me to be young and have fun and do big things. And then the last person that I really want to give a shout out to is my partner. He's sitting on the other side of this camera, and he doesn't know that I'm gonna say this, but he's finishing his dissertation right now. He's gonna spend the next 6 months in our apartment alone writing, and also mailing resupply boxes. I'm so lucky to have a partner who wasn't oh my gosh, you want to leave for 6 months and go do this crazy thing where you're not going to be able to talk to me, especially in the middle of this time when I'm doing something that's really hard. And he didn't have to be as chill about it as he was. So I'm really thankful for you, Ricker, and I'm cheering for you every step of the way, and I hope you get your dissertation done. And if you don't, I guess we'll deal with it in 6 months when I get back, but I'm cheering for you every step of the way. So thanks so much for your support. And to everyone watching these videos, the next time you see me, the next time you hear from me, it will be from trail. So here we go.